Now we have created one receipt and we have created one invoice also. So let's just browse it and see what's its condition. I'm just browsing the receipt, and you can see this receipt number DP oblique 2022 oblique 1, and I'm just closing this window, receipt browse window, and I'm just browsing invoice. Now this is the invoice browsing window, and you can see the invoice number FC oblique 2022 oblique 1. This we have chosen FC road branch, so that's why this is FC oblique. But if we might have chosen that DP road branch, then the number might have been DP oblique 2022 oblique 1. Okay, that means document number will be exactly equal to receipt. For that also there is a solution. Let us just go to preferences. We can avoid this prefix, or we can restrict the prefix to some of the document, either only with the invoice or only with the receipt, or both. So the prefix can be restricted to a particular document. So just click on preferences. This is the preference tab. Normally general tab will be default opening tab. In the preferences, let us just go through the general tab. So first is the number of copies for the invoices and for the receipts. So the number of copies can be from 1 to 100. Either you can type it here, or you can click on this up arrow and down arrow key to increase or decrease the document numbers. It can be any number of copies ranging from 1 to 100 for both the receipt and invoice. This can't be 0, and we know what this option is. This is allowing us to close the window immediately after our operation, after our procedure. And here comes the thing what we were discussing now. Prefix the document numbers with the branch abbreviation for both the document or with the receipt or invoice. If you change it to receipt, then prefix document number will be prefixed with the receipt only, or you can change it to invoice. Branch prefix will be only having with the invoice documents numbers. By default it is both. So just for the testing and selecting receipt. So hereafter only receipt should have the prefix. Let us just try it. I'm just clicking apply after selecting that. So the preferences modified successfully. I got a message. Okay, I'm back to the home screen. I'm creating a receipt. I'll just pause the video. Okay, I have entered the data. I'm just going to save the receipt. Let us see whether our change has got in effect or not. I clicked on save. Receipt is successfully saved with the receipt number DP oblique 2022 oblique 2. So that means receipt is having the prefix. Okay, so our choice was only receipt should have the prefix. So it is working with the receipt, and we are back to home screen. Let us create one invoice and see what is happening. So the same way, I'm just keeping the video on pause. Okay, I have entered the basic data to create the invoice, and I don't want the print. Okay, this is just to check the document number. Now in this case, the branch location is DP road only, and while saving, it should not give us a DP prefix with this invoice number. Okay, let us see that. I'm just clicking on save button. The invoice is successfully saved with the document number 2022 oblique 2. Yes, we got it done. Okay, let us just again browse it and see how is the change has occurred. This is the receipt browsing, and the receipt is having the prefix. Okay, let us close it and come to invoice browse. See, invoice is not having the prefix. So this way you can restrict the prefix to any of the particular document. So if it is permanently in that way, by hearing the document number itself, you can understand that this is a receipt or invoice. So that's a way we can regulate our document numbers format. And also I just forgot to mention one thing in the general tab. Okay, that is the load defaults. Here there is a load default button. So this is about the general tab only, not about other preferences. If you click on this load defaults button, automatically the defaults setup will be taken into account by the system automatically. So I'm just clicking on load defaults. Default general preferences loaded. Okay, that's all about the preferences and formatting the document number.